All right, just tried to stream Fire Pro Wrestling, and that did not work. So, impromptu, we are going to stream Wrestlemania 2000. I feel like we've seen enough No Mercy. It's time to give this game another chance after how much No Mercy I've played. This game is definitely good, but it definitely is a step down from its, I was going to say predecessor, but that's wrong. What came after it? And, yeah. So, this game is more like Revenge. If you can tell, the music sounds a lot like Revenge right now. This intro has some of the elements of Revenge. The one thing that I'm unsure about in this game is whether or not there is some type of story in this. What's up, Smoke? Time for the Stanky Stunner. I don't think I'm actually going to play as my creative wrestler, unfortunately. Maybe I should sneak some of that in. One of the things I wanted to focus on in this video, since this is impromptu, is looking at the wrestlers in this game that are not in No Mercy. I guess the best way to actually do that would be the Royal Rumble. Yeah, why not? Starting off with a Royal Rumble is always the way to go, right? It isn't overplayed by me at all. These are the titles made by the person that owned this game before my brother. What's up, Adam? Adam's comment says, "It doesn't matter what you think," and I was in the middle of trying to think, and then I saw that comment, and it completely stopped me from being able to think. So yeah, we're gonna slap out a big Royal Rumble here. This one actually has the right amount of superstars in it. So, wrestlers that are only in this game, one of them here, the Big Show. Big Show was left out of No Mercy. He was originally supposed to be in the game, and he was also supposed to be a part of the main storyline for the world title, and he is replaced by Steven Richards, which is so sad. It would have been so much better with the Big Show. He is technically in the game still. If you use Game Shark, you can still see him and create him. His elements are there, but his song is not. There are clothes that are still in the actual game that you can use. So on this page, we got Jeff Jarrett. He's another wrestler that didn't make the jump to No Mercy. I don't know what happened to him. Then we have Gangrel. That's another one that has his elements in No Mercy, but is not actually in the game. Oh wow, Christian's costume is just like Gangrel's. That's very exciting. Smoke says this game has a sort. Let's say spot. Probably spot. This game is my teenage years. This game is actually really good. My one friend that lived across the street from me, he had this game. Why is Crash Holly's banner different? So Mosh and Thrasher are in this game, and they are not in No Mercy, but their elements and their pictures are in the game, and their tattoos. You can literally make them, but they just didn't include them. Meat, I don't really know much about him. He didn't make it to No Mercy. Blue Meanie from ECW fame was in the WWF for some time, and I guess he just didn't stick around long enough after that. And then we got Midian. One of the Godwins just found that out recently. That's who he became. Alright, these are the women. I don't remember which women are in the game, so I can't even tell you. Michael Hayes. Yeah. then Dude Love is another one. His elements are in the game. You can make them. Oh wow, we got some nice creator wrestlers. Rikishi, Fatu. Oh, look at that great Kurt Angle. Taz. Wow, these are lovely. And oh, there's Lumberjack Cracks. Circa WrestleMania 2000. This is the first time I've gone back to look at this, and ugh. Definitely like my No Mercy one better. Okay, so those are all the wrestlers. I guess I'll just use Lumberjack Cracks to start this Rumble. Why not? Alright. We'll throw a headbanger in there because I want to see an intro. And throw the Big Show. And then The Undertaker, because The Undertaker actually has a song in this game. It isn't just a Raw theme. So that's a nice one. Alright. Royal Rumble it is. Jeez, this creator wrestler is awful. I do like coming into the Steve Blackman theme of this era better. I don't know why I gave myself Hulk Hogan's entryway stuff, but you know, whatever, man. And then apparently I'm Shawn Michaels. That's cool. So it doesn't look like this game actually has all the wrestlers unlocked, because I didn't see Shawn Michaels, and I know he's in this game, but I'm pretty sure he's a hidden character. Michaels just went through a lot of injuries. Man, I just love the Headbangers theme. Just has some good feelings to it. It's really disappointing to me that it's not, or yeah, the song itself is not in No Mercy. But I think after this I'll probably do some tag team action and use the Headbangers. The Big Show's theme is one of the greatest themes. There's just so much hype behind it. Such a big beast. The big nasty bastard coming to the ring. I really think the change to the name Big Show, instead of just being the Giant, was one of the greatest changes for him. He would have just been a reflection of Andre the Giant if they did not change his name to the Big Show. Man, even though The Undertaker has the better theme in this game, it's still excessively long, and every time The Undertaker comes out in wrestling when I'm watching, I kind of want to fall asleep. I know it's not a popular opinion. People like The Undertaker. I used to really like The Undertaker. He's just not as interesting as I remember him being. So, take that and feel how you want to feel about that. It's funny, they have the full entrances in this game, and that's cool and all, but I kind of like the short versions in No Mercy. You just get to the point. Let's see how far I can take Lumberjack Cracks. I did put two giants in the ring with Mosh. I mean, these guys would be in here and they would be like game changers for the Rumble. Oh, I got my kick. Nice. And you knock one monster out, and another one comes out from the darkness. So this song that's currently playing is one that plays in Revenge. It's really weird for the feel to listen to Revenge music while you're playing a WWF game, just because I've played so much more No Mercy. Of course, the computer is really not doing all that much to help knocking people out of the Rumble, so I gotta keep this bad boy going. Mr. McMahon, Vince McMahon. Oh man, Vince McMahon takes one hit at me and I'm already outside the ring. I should have let him knock me out, I guess. Just to get this thing flowing. My timing's a little off from No Mercy. I'm bleeding? Did McMahon make me bleed after one hit? What is this? The Insagiri. Oh, come on. Adam said this comment a few minutes ago when Big Show came out, but WCW Giant. That's right. He is the WCW Giant. Don't actually know much about things that happened in WCW. The only thing that I've gone back to watch is the two WCW Nitros where the NWO was forming. Saw some really killer matches that had nothing to do with the WCW, or not the WCW, the NWO before that, but yeah. The Undertaker, oh yeah, the Undertaker has a special. For some reason he turned me around and didn't decide to do a tombstone to me. What the hell is happening? Was that his special at the time? That they deemed the tombstone pile driver just too painful? Too risky? One thing to note about this game, and promotional material before this game came out, Owen Hart was supposed to be in this game, and he passed before this game came out, so they removed him. The interesting thing about that is later down the line, when the first Raw vs. SmackDown came out, Eddie Guerrero died in the middle of the development of that game, and he was then added as a unlockable legend. So it's interesting how they chose to not put Owen Hart in this game, you know, like 5 years prior to that. I'm just gonna let Val Venus knock me out so I can be an actual wrestler and get this thing moving. Matt Hardy of Team Extreme with their terrible theme song. I'm excited to get to this era when the Hardys are back on Raw. From where I'm watching, they popped up in 1997, but they were just like only a couple times. I think the one time I saw them fight the Headbangers at a pay-per-view, and then the other time they popped up was in between matches. They were set to fight somebody, and then Kane came out and destroyed both of them. And then that was the last I've seen of them. I am currently watching somewhere in like May 1998. Just watched Over the Edge in your house. Stone Cold Steve Austin fights Dude Love for the title for the second time, and Vince McMahon's the guest referee, and Gerald Briscoe's the timekeeper, and Pat Patterson is the ring announcer. And they definitely did a great job setting that one up. It was way more exciting of a build-up than the Mike Tyson, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 14. From what I watched of WrestleMania, or I watched all of WrestleMania 14, that was horribly disappointing to me. Wanted more excitement out of it. They did way too much build-up to something that I didn't even think was that great. I mean, the big thing there was Mike Tyson joins the DX, and then the last second, Mike Tyson mosh flying like flip to knock me out. Yes, I'm the Blue Meanie. He's got that wonderful dance music theme. So this game doesn't have any weight discrepancies, I believe. So people can just pick the Blue Meanie up like he's any old guy. What's up, James Bond? How are you doing this true late night? It's funny, I used to stream about this late originally, and then I started streaming like at midnight. And then it's kind of just sat around midnight for a long time, and I don't really feel like midnight is really late night. Alright, gotta get to bed. Well, I appreciate you for popping in. It's always good. Was I in Wisconsin with my brother? I did not go to Wisconsin with my brother. He was there with my cousin Sean, and they actually played in a tag Tecmo tournament together and went undefeated for the day and came home with the championship. So it's a big Tecmo tournament win for both of them. I think it might be a first for both of them as well. So pretty cool. Yeah, they won some stuff. I am getting my ass kicked. Mosh just dominating me. If I get to like the 30-minute mark in this Rumble, let's say 25-minute mark in this Rumble's not over, I'm ending this. Computer's playing grab ass over there. And now I can't even knock people out. If you're confused by what you're seeing in the ring, I am controlling the Blue Meanie right now. Oh, should be using the strike. That strike is definitely going to be better than that terrible shin drop kick. The Fat Boy drop kick. No, 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 Undertaker. Oh, please knock me out. That's a gift right there. Alright, and I get to be Triple H? Oh, I'm trying to, damn it. Let's see how she is. That's one hell of a wind-up. Do you really think you can punch harder if you do a complete 360 spin? I don't think it's possible. Oh, that looks so painful. Hardcore Holly's never going to get up from that. No! Throw me over the ropes. Not over your back. Mosh, apparently the best guy in this Rumble. I guess The Undertaker also came in at number 1. But Undertaker's bleeding, okay? That's the difference there. One improvement that they put in the Royal Rumble for No Mercy is you can see how many wrestlers are left. I have no idea. Yes, take China out. Couldn't do anything. Do not. Thank you. Thought he was going to suplex me back into the ring. My JR. Okay, Michael Hayes. Doc. I think. He's like one of the... What do you call him? Guys that interviews people. He was one of the announcers at some point, wasn't he? Somebody tell me that is right. I'm thinking of the right person. I mean, he was a wrestler. The Undertaker eliminated by Michael Hayes. And we have the flannelless Cactus Jack. Very disappointing. I was hoping there was flannel in this game. The headbangers also look kind of boring in this game in comparison to what they actually wore. They wore so much crazy crap. Also, their skirts were flannel, see-through sometimes. Knock me out. Please, somebody. Hello. Notice me. Yes, you there, boy. Please eliminate me. Please get angry about the clapping. I'm clapping at you. This is terrible. There we go. There's an elimination. Let's keep this Rumble rolling. Draws. Somehow I skipped over him. This is a wrestler that... AKA Puke. I just saw him make his first appearance. He comes in with the Legion of Doom. Oh yeah, this Rumble's flowing. And the DX is entering the ring left and right. Big takeover here. The 1-2-3 Kid throwing down some kicks. Anyway, I was going to stream Fire Pro Wrestling Special, and I had some technical difficulties, and it's still technically up at this point, but it will be getting taken down. I was having trouble even emulating the game, and I think it was maybe 6 months ago I was gonna stream it, and I couldn't do that. It wasn't 6 months ago. My perception of time now is just Totally lost. Alright. Oh, the DX teaming up on Mosh. Screw the headbangers. What? What is this? Oh, I wasn't looking at him. I wish I could eliminate him. There are no teams in the Royal Rumble. I tell you what. Goodbye, fearless leader. Fuck the click. Test. This is a test. I think he like actually has that song in this game too. I couldn't tell. I have the TV volume pretty low. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take X-Pac to the end. It's funny how in the story mode in No Mercy I was able to go through the entire Rumble. Coming in at #1, and this one I'm struggling. Right in the struggles. X-Pac spinning kick is just going to lead us to victory. So good. And Thrasher comes into this Rumble to come out, help out his teammate. Thrasher. Insecurity, not a special, but a good move. God, Viscera looks horrifying in this game. So, further information about stuff that I'm going to do on this channel, and probably get ignored, but you know, whatever. I'm going to stream the mod to No Mercy called Feel the Bang, and they describe it as a sequel to Revenge that never happened. So that one will be coming up sometime soon. The other thing that I want to do is do a round-robin tournament of the creator wrestlers that I made of all of us in the Retro Wrestling Federation or League. Still haven't decided which one is the best. But yeah, the winner of that round-robin tournament will face Lumberjack Cracks for the World Heavyweight title. That will be fun. For me. I don't know about other people. What's up, Eli? Good to see you. Yep, some WrestleMania 2000 was originally going to stream Super Fire Pro Wrestling Special, but it was not working. So here we are, playing a backup game. Aimlessly. Had nothing really fun to do with this. But we got Joe Briscoe coming off the Real American. Aki really wanted to make sure that you had the ability to make Hulk Hogan in this game. All the parts are there. His actual face isn't, but I mean, you can do it. I particularly don't care for Hulk Hogan all that much. But I haven't really gone back to the 80s to watch him. He was definitely an interesting person to watch on the mic. Like watching him in movies that I've seen him in. Fen from the Campy Company recently posted a clip from when WCW invaded Baywatch, and it was really funny to watch Hulk Hogan in that. So if you've never seen that, look up WCW and Baywatch. And, you're in for a treat. Got some Macho Man, got some Ric Flair, got some Vader, and then I don't remember who the last guy was. Eli says, I used to play this game with my mother, father, brother, and my sister. Still have the cartridge. That's awesome. I mean, this is one of the great 4-player games. And we have half the ring as support staff right now. When did Mosh get knocked out? I didn't notice because Thrasher's still in the ring. Oh man, business is about to pick up. Stone Cold coming out in a baseball jersey. He's gonna knock some dingers in this one. Stone Cold's really funny with how much merchandise they made for him. He was so popular that it just seems like they try to crank out as much merchandise as possible. Like, he could have just wore the Austin 316 shirt forever. And I still think that was probably his most popular thing, but man, people loved him. They made him walk out with his clothing all the time. He was just a money-making machine. Eli said, I would like to get Day of Reckoning 1 and 2 for the GameCube. I gotta buy a GameCube first. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the bar to entry right there. I know you were talking up Day of Reckoning. I believe it uses the same engine as WrestleMania 17. And I wasn't entirely fond of that game, but I do want to go back to Day of Reckoning because it does have a story mode in it that is good. I just been loving these Aki wrestling games. And it's hard to want to leave how good these are. That's why I thought it was a fun idea to play Fire Pro Wrestling Special, because you know that's a good wrestling game on the Super Nintendo, and we didn't get any of those here. They were only in Japan. Because man, LJN made some total stinkers for the Super Nintendo. Eli says, I know the Creator Wrestler wasn't that advanced like Here Comes the Pain, but it was still a good game. Yeah, the Here Comes the Pain one I remember being so ridiculous. You could basically just make custom shirts and whatnot. And man, if I still have my old save for the Creator Wrestler that I made for myself when that game was current, I don't even know if I would show it. I find it embarrassing. But I will bring it up. Make you all wonder, should I know about this? Oh! X-Pac gonna knock out Stone Cold Steve Austin. The 1, 2, 3 kid. Oh, some big DX happening in the ring. You have Jeff Hardy on your memory card for Here Comes the Pain. That's right, he isn't in the game. Just Matt Hardy. He wasn't in the WWE at the time. Oh, X Factor to his his own DX member, splits him open immediately. Vince McMahon's still in the ring fighting with the headbangers. I like how it's not even combat ready, Vince McMahon. We're about at that 25-minute mark that I said that I would just end this Rumble, but now that I'm using Xbox, I feel like I could probably make it through here. I'm really interested to see when this Farouk gimmick change happens, where he's the Acolytes with Bradshaw. Because at the current point that I'm at, he is out of the Nation of Domination, and he teamed up with Steve Blackman and Ken Shamrock to fight the Nation. So it's interesting. But he's still wearing like the Nation gear. They've changed his song like a couple times, because they don't really know what to go with for him. So he's lost in gimmick hell right now. He was on one of the prototype builds for Here Comes the Pain, and that build was based on the Shut Your Mouth engine. Man, that makes a lot of sense. I find it interesting when a game is based on another engine and then they remove a wrestler that was in the game. Like, I can't imagine if that's a disk space thing. I mean, it's got to be a rights thing, obviously, but man, I just wish there were more wrestlers in every game. I feel like the biggest omission in Here Comes the Pain is Bret Hart isn't in the game. But he is in the game following that SmackDown vs. Raw. That was the only one of those that I got. It was close enough to Here Comes the Pain, but it still just, it lacked something that made it as good as Here Comes the Pain. And I'm not really sure. I would have to go back and experience it again. One thing that was always like a breaker for me was when they didn't have the backstage, which is funny now to think about it, because it's not something that I really even care about anymore. The one in Shut Your Mouth was massive. Like, you basically run all the way around where the concession stands were outside of the arena. And then you could find your way to, like, Times Square. And then Here Comes the Pain, they had that too, but it was a lot smaller of a route to get there. Oh, and the Headbangers are finally eliminated from this Rumble. And we have Jeff Hardy. I just realized I confused Vince McMahon for Gerald Briscoe. Whatever. What the hell? Doomsday Device? Farouk and Jeff Hardy just did the Doomsday Device to Gerald Briscoe. I wish I could get a replay on that. Good thing this saves to YouTube. There's footage of Jeff Hardy, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. Al Snow was removed very early in the game's development for Here Comes the Pain. However, he's accessible with cheat codes as long as you turn off entrances. That's weird. I guess he must have left by that point. The Hulk Hogan thing makes sense. He was in Here Comes the Pain. I don't remember if the Ultimate Warrior was as an unblockable. But that was when Hulk Hogan made his like comeback to the WWF. Wait, wasn't Hulk Hogan in Here Comes the Pain? Or am I misremembering? I feel like he was. And Midian. As weird as this gimmick looks, I so much prefer it from the Godwins. That was one that every time I saw those guys in a match, I just got tuned out instantly. And they were heavily featured. Oh man, X-Pac's reign of terror is over. And now I'm Pat Patterson and going to stand on the edge of the ring and hope somebody knocks me out. Please. Thank you. Ooh. Apparently he is unlocked. And oh boy, did they make Shawn Michaels look bad in this game. The entrances are turned on for Al Snow. It crashes the game, but basically he has the Rock's model without the elbow pads, as it is a placeholder model for Al Snow. Weird. Oh man, Shawn Michaels is trying to throw quick right hands out. I mean, that's pretty cool that that you can still get some of those wrestlers through cheat codes, or Game Shark codes rather. It always makes my mind wander and just wish that they were. Oh, we're at the end of the Rumble. Nice. 30 minutes was my extreme cutoff point. And boy, do we have some big names here at the end of the Rumble. Midian, Jeff Hardy, that's a good one. And Shawn Michaels, that's a good one. And Albert, no! You were not going to knock me out. Jeff Hardy in this era, though, is kind of a joke at the end of the Rumble. I mean, now he's like the guy. I think. Brother Nero. Come on, Jeff, knock him out. A ton of wrestlers were cut in Here Comes the Pain due to either disc space or wrestlers leaving the company. And the funny thing about that is that roster is still a banger. Like, it has a little bit of everything. I think the biggest disappointment of that roster, though, is two versions of The Undertaker. I feel like he could have used that spot for somebody else. I mean, there are also some, like, current wrestlers that I remember being in that game that are just kind of like, yeah, don't really care about you. Like Rico or Chuck. Those are two that I remember being in there that I whatever about. Then you have like a young John Cena in the game. That's cool. He's like 75 overall. Yeah, but it's like the past era mashing up with what was going to be great in the next era. Batista, Randy Orton. Molly Holly was also supposed to be in the game as well. The Hurricane's sidekick. Are you sure she's not in there? I remember her being in that game. I could be getting confused with Here Comes the Pain. Or shut your mouth. I really wish they just had numbers for titles instead of fancy titles. What's up, Jamie? Popping in for 10 minutes to start a Let's Play on Crash Bandicoot 2. That's cool. Crash Bandicoot 2, is that the one with time travel in it, or is that Crash Bandicoot 3? I can't remember. I didn't play a lot of those games. The game that I played, or the most Crash I played, was literally the first one on the PlayStation demo disc that came with it. I played the hell out of what you could play. And this Royal Rumble, we got down to the last 4 guys with 30 minutes left, and there's gone 5 minutes without me being able to knock somebody out because Shawn Michaels got these stupid jabs. Cena was supposed to be in Shut Your Mouth, but he was cut early in development. That's funny. I wonder if that was before he even had his, like, Thugonomics gimmick. Crash 3 as time travel. Got it. Brock Lesnar's contract has expired. Hallelujah. Man, he did awesome, though, during the Royal Rumble in 2019. That was cool, just watching him F5 people outside of the ring. Just complete domination. Oh, thank you, Albert. And just like that, it's over. Yes. Finally, we got this Rumble out of the way. I know I shouldn't have started with that. But oh well. So as I said, I'm going to do a tag match. And I'm going to use the headbangers. I want to see how they play. I've been considering creating them in No Mercy. And I want to see what moves they have. Yeah. Let's do a heat. That's a thing not in No Mercy. When you do the road to WrestleMania in this game, you start off on Sunday Night Heat, and you have to earn your way up into Raw. Eli says they were going to use his first entrance theme when he debuted in WWE in 2002. I can't even remember what that theme was. He came out wearing like these like green or blue like half tights. Like shorts, basically. Alright, so yeah. We're gonna do Mosh and Thrasher. And we're going to fight what's a good tag team to fight against? I think it actually would be good to fight against the Hardys. I feel like the Hardys are kind of the successor to the like headbanger idea. Like 2 different types of rock boys. You got these grunge mosh people, and then you got these other guys that look like they belong in a metal band. Been listening to Avril Lavigne over the last month. She has some great songs. Like, somehow didn't know she was Canadian until last month. 2 interesting anecdotes about that, about her being Canadian. She has been married to 2 different Canadians. She was married to Derek from Sum 41, the lead singer, and then they got divorced, and she married Chad Kroeger, who is Canadian, the lead singer of Nickelback. So clearly just running in the same circles there. So here's the thing that's in this game that's not in No Mercy as well, is tag teams will come out together during exhibition matchups. They will only do this in story mode when it's scripted to do so. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Wow, very exciting entrance. You can play as a crash dummy in WrestleMania 2000. I did read about that recently. Oh, this is a tornado tag match. I guess that works. Thought we were gonna get an actual tag match, but whatever. Yeah, I liked Admiral Levine. At the time she was popular. Like Complicated was popular. Skater Boy. I have listened to a lot of the one album that Girlfriend is on. Don't remember why, but for some reason I downloaded it off of whatever I was using. I keep pretending like this is the Rumble. The hate of Nickelback, so like, I have listened to a lot of Nickelback in my life. There's at some point I really did enjoy them. I think the real hate for Nickelback is that they just embody what butt rock is, and that's why, like butt rock is basically bands just feels like you're singing where you're clenching your butt like the whole time, and I think that's where the hate comes from. I feel like it really became popular in the 2010s to hate on Nickelback, but before that I never really felt that. Did I see what you posted in the meme server? Oh, the thing about admitting that you like Crystal? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty solid. I would say across, like, all furry culture that everybody likes Crystal. Oh, not even a 1 count from that roll-up. Try to figure out the Headbangers special is. As far as I can tell, they don't have one. They have the stage dive, swinging DDT. I guess that's it. Let's give them a little. Huh? It's not Twist of Fate. It's a Diamond Cutter. And we got a quick 3-minute win in this tornado tag matchup from the Headbangers. Knocked out these chumps named the Hardy Boys. Team Extreme. Oh. Alright. What else is there to do? What is King of the Ring? Okay, so that's just setting up a tournament. Is that a No Mercy? I know the pay-per-view thing is where you basically get to set up your own card. So I am kind of curious to see, oh look, Eric Anderson made it all the way to the end, to WrestleMania. I'm curious to see where I'm at here, so we're gonna go with Lumberjack Crack's Road to WrestleMania, and at least play one match of this, and I might be done. Jimmy says saying Adam Cole and not saying Bebe afterwards is a crime. I'm not sure what you're referring to. He is a really nice guy. Why would I watch this match? Oh man, I'm playing against the Hardys again. My tag team partner is Steve Blackman. Nice. They do not have 8 matches for Heat. Did I? Maybe this is actually the same exact matchup that I left off on Road to WrestleMania. Because I was fighting against the Hardys and it took like 25 minutes and maybe I just like didn't save. Oh, he wrestles in NXT. Gotcha. I have not watched any NXT. But from what I can tell from watching this year's WrestleMania and watching the 2019 Royal Rumble, the wrestlers in NXT seem way more interesting than the ones that are on Raw and SmackDown. With the exception of a couple, but they just have more interesting gimmicks. And I feel like the Raw and SmackDown gimmicks are just more of the same. Oh, you made that Sally Acorn meat? Gotcha. I mean, that would be terrifying. A hurricane full of squirrels. Yeah, we already saw the Hardys come out, and that entrance theme is awful. Don't know what they were thinking when they did that one. I'm glad they found a good one, though. Lumberjack cracks throwing some hard knees into Jeff Hardy. Just hoping for a reversal there. It did not come. Oh, man. Reversed in the middle of my knee thrust. Brought him off the ropes into a stretch. Gotta stop defaulting the same. Apparently, all of my moves are that. What is this? I don't remember setting that up. I don't even feel like I'd pick a move like that. No! Stop it! Didn't this game release right when Jericho debuted in '99? Eli is confirming that. Yeah, I think Jericho's in this game. Chris Jericho, one of the greats. Seriously, is it that there's only one? Every time I hit B, it just does that. Any direction. Alright, so let's try A. One Up Woman. Thumbs up. Thanks, One Up Woman. Appreciate it. Playing some WrestleMania 2000. It's a fun game. That's all I gotta say right now. Alright. Alright, finally, he's doing some other moves. Your favorite wrestling game is WCW NWO World Tour. I did play that one on the channel not too long ago. Was really drunk while streaming that. So that one's fun to watch. That was the only time I'd ever played that one. It's really interesting to see where, how far the series has come from that point. But the core elements of what is good is still there. And then it's got like Rey Mysterio looking like Spider-Man. That's a fun one. Who's having great matches at 49? Jamie? Been playing Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider the last... Oh, Tomb Raider Revolution. Over the past week. How are those games? I never really played the Tomb Raider games. A similar situation to what I was talking about earlier. I played Tomb Raider on a demo disc, and I was a young kid, and I didn't really know what the hell I was supposed to do. And I never played it again. And we're back to the knee thrusts to the face. What's happening on Wednesday, Eli? Oh, Jericho. Yeah. Sorry, I was lost. Yeah, Jericho is awesome. He also is great to listen to on his podcast. Talk is Jericho. Love that. He also did a series online that I haven't watched yet called But I'm Chris Jericho that I'm really interested in seeing. Essentially, the concept of the series is Chris Jericho loses his job or like needs to look for a job, and he comes into like every situation of, but I'm Chris Jericho, like why do I have to do this or whatever, or shouldn't I be getting better because I'm Chris Jericho. He described it more eloquently than me, but you know, whatever. Eli says Wednesday's your 18th birthday. Nice. That should be exciting. You doing anything cool for that? I should tag Steve Black in it.
1, 2, 3.
Back to the knee thrusts. All day, every day. Thrusting them knees. Oh, Tomb Raider takes a bit to get used to the controls, but really fun once you get the hang of them. If I remember correctly, they have like the tank controls that the original Resident Evil games have. That's something that I can definitely do. I've played a lot of... I gotta tag Steve Black again. Keep doing the same damn move. And I wonder if it's my fault for what I set as my parameters. Get over to the corner. There it is. How does the Archie Sonic family go? I don't know. How does the Archie Sonic family go? I've heard that those comics are really good. I've never read them. I had one of them as a kid. It's probably still somewhere in my house. But I remember absolutely nothing about it. The biggest thing that stood out to me was that Sonic had a girlfriend named Sally Acorn. Sally seems like a cool character. What? Tails calls Sally Aunt Sally. That must mean Sonic's uncle? I mean, is he married to Sally Acorn? That's usually how that works. He says, guarantee the Lakers will be desperate to win the NBA title this year. Kobe. I mean, that'd be cool. I have not watched any of the NBA since that's come back. And I probably haven't watched the NBA for almost 5 years. I don't know. That's just a random arbitrary number that I have no idea. Man, the Hardys just don't have any quit in them. Northern Lights suplex there, gets rope braked. We really need something to happen here in this matchup. We get to see a lot of knee thrusts. That's a good thing, right? The more knee thrusts, the better. That's what I paid to see. Game 2 is tonight. Got it. Yep. Steve Blackman throwing down knee thrust after knee thrust. There it is. Did you know that LeBron James is a big Liverpool fan? Owns 10%. That's interesting. Didn't realize he was into soccer. I guess I never really even thought about what LeBron James is into, so that's just a fun fact. Yeah, I myself have watched very little soccer, or football rather. I've been to a couple matches, and that's about it. It's been on TV before when I've been in a room, but I wouldn't say that I actually watched it. Hardy's doing a lot of tagging. We're gonna stop that one before it happens. Viewership took a big dive right there. We lost 3 viewers. I blame Sally Acorn. Eli says, in my crossover fanfiction community, Sonic and Sally were both born in royalty. Even in my upcoming Transformers The Freedom Fighter story. Damn, dude. That's a bunch of nerdy things, man. More power to you. I'm telling you, Eli, you gotta go to one of those anime conventions when you're able to. You'll love it. Take it easy, Jamie. I hope the Let's Play goes well for you. I am going to be ending this stream once this long match ends. And I'm glad when the knee thrusts will be over. T. Blackman starting a lawnmower. Yes. Stop that. No, not a arm drag takeover. We want the finisher, which is apparently a DDT into like a headlock leg thing. Snap suplex. It's over. Hopefully. Yeah. That makes sense. All right. Hardcore Championship so insignificant. It's on Sunday Night Heat. These are the current champions. Al Snow. Look at them. Oh, look, I made it to Raw. That's cool. I am 8-0. Very, very cool. Alright, yeah, that's gonna do it for this impromptu, backup stream. Oh yeah, tomorrow I think we're going to be streaming at Demon Tap. I will not be there, but Mort DPS, Mort's brother Lewis, will definitely be there. So that's something to look forward to. And like I said earlier in the stream, I will be streaming WCW Feel the Bang, the sequel that never happened, a mod of WWF No Mercy, sometime this week, hopefully. And also, along with that, I'm going to do a round-robin tournament with the creator wrestlers that I have made. Winner of that round-robin tournament goes to face Lumberjack Cracks for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. So that one should be cool. But anyway, thank you all for watching so late. And, yeah. Should be coming at you pretty soon. Alright, ta-ta!